Appreciate the love, I give it back to you. Promise all my people I would always keep it stacked with you. Went from nicks and dimes to smoking those, I'm tryna match with you. It's all of these hoes up in the world, I'm tryna patch with you. I was on the block with all my niggas tryna catch a few. Help all my people tryna show them how to stack a few. He always said some shit I had to learn and never lack with you. Remember I was hungry at the store, I had to snatch the food. I'm a hood baby, know the hood raised me. But I learned to stay on top, can't let the hood take me. Gotta give it all I got, can't let the hood shake me. Gotta get it wireless, I can't let the hood pace me. I'ma stand my ground, can't let the hood chase me. Raised by a strong woman, so you can't erase me. Pussy niggas talking out they neck when I'ma show them how to earn some real respect, yeah. I've been looking so long for the truth. Tell me they can hear my passion in the booth. I was running from my problems, thought I had no other option. Bitch, I really came from the dirt. Gotta come together, only way we make it work. No more dead babies, no more dead people's shirts. No more dead babies, no more dead people's shirts. I got problems, yeah, I got ways to solve them, yeah. Words turned upside down when I saw her and I coughing, yeah. She was really everything, my angel in the garden, yeah. Adapted to the dark, but to the light, that's how I parted past. I can't tell you what to do, but I can teach you how to move. Staying out the way and get money, that's what men do. Got all on my knees and that's a source, can you give clues? I can give you ways, but which one, that's for you to choose. I'm so shook, baby, take a look, baby. I done learned about myself, watch me cook, baby. I was wild, but you got me on a hook, baby. I can't be doing shit for nothing, that shit look crazy. I was really stuck in my mind. Told myself stop wasting time. Life is just passing you by. Bitch, I got up and I got on my grind. I've been looking so long for the truth. Tell me they can hear my passion in the booth. I was running from my problems, thought I had no other option. Bitch, I really came from the dirt. Gotta come together, only way we make it work. No more dead babies, no more dead people's shirts. No more dead babies, no more dead people's shirts.
What's new, man? It's your boy Two-Tone Superstar. Please say the
Superstar, and you're now plugged into another episode of Nothing About Nothing, the podcast. Today, we have a special guest host because DJ I is currently in New York, so I brought my best friend in. Introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Nico G. Please say the G.
Please say the G.
Please
That's
say the G.
Nico G. He's a educated street nigga. he's an educated street nigga. That's my big bro. He helps the youth out. You coach youth basketball. Explain a little bit what you do as far as the youth and helping kids out.
I would say more or less. I mean, I run an AAU program, club basketball, one of the biggest in Arizona. We've had quite a bit of success. And outside of that, I always try to find a kid to mentor, through basketball, to keep them from going fully into the streets and to stay in the right direction. That's pretty much what I do. It's my enjoyment.
That's what's up. And today our guest is the multi-talented. Y'all just saw that video. This artist, he watches my other podcast, The Hatrix. He would always send me music, and I was like, this dude's criminally slept on. I have to get a visual for one of these fire songs. The world, I need y'all to make some noise for the very talented RJ Huncho. What's going on, man?
Hey, man, I appreciate you for having me on, man. I've been watching you for a minute.
Thank you, man.
Most definitely for a long minute.
Been watching the fuck shit?
Man, I love it. I love it.
I like RJ's energy. He was about to clap for himself.
He was about to clap.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look.
A warm welcome. My man RJ Huncho. For people that's just watching this podcast for the first time, who is RJ Huncho at your core? I always ask my guests this question: who is RJ Huncho at his core?
Yeah, at the core, man, I'm just, a nigga that raised up in the hood, but just chose not to be in none of that shit, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of homies and shit that really dabbled in it and really got fucked over, you know what I'm saying? And I was just never really about that because music always been my passion. So I can't let the hood take me, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't.
That's what's up. So where you from? Where you from?
Man, I'm from West Side City, 7th Ave and Buckeye right there on
The Dub?
man, that's where I'm from. I was born in Phoenix Memorial, man. I'm born right there. You know what I'm saying? So
you
yeah.
grew up with West Side Window at the hospital.
Halfway because I moved smack first of all.
Just for context, West Side Window is a legendary Chinese restaurant in West Phoenix. Actually, it's called the Dub.
Yeah.
What's the difference between the Dub and the
I'm
Avenues?
just saying, like growing up, just for a little context for people that don't know, backdrop is it used to be called the West Side before there was like a West Valley.
Okay.
So remember the West Valley back in the day was called the Avenues.
Okay.
And the Dub was the West Side. But then once people started commingling, then they had to become the Dub, and then the Avenues became the West Side. Like you know what I mean?
Oh,
West
okay.
Valley.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but it sounds good.
So you were you say you were born in Memorial Hospital in Phoenix, Arizona, on the Dub. That's real shit going on at the Dub.
Right there, you know what I'm saying? But then, because black people problems. Nah, just playing. But I was raised a lot of the time, without my mother and father. They're both incarcerated, in the streets and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up with my great aunt in Lindo.
Lindo Park?
Yeah, Southside.
Southside?
That's where I grew up.
Oh, okay. So you grew up over there with Torrey Masters?
Yeah, going back and forth, from what I'm saying, the Dub and Southside, going back and forth.
So which one you identify with most?
Shit, I can because I was between there equally, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Equally. I go over there, go to school on the south side at Verma Pasteur right there on 23rd Avenue and Southern. And then go to the west side, stay with my grandma and go to Grant Park Gym and play basketball. I was doing that like down there every day. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say I'm one or the other because I was both of them every day.
Yeah, and for people that don't know, like Lindo and the Dub is two of the more notorious neighborhoods. Like Lindo, South Phoenix, the West Side, but they're two of the more notorious neighborhoods in Phoenix.
In Phoenix, Arizona?
Most definitely.
What was it like living in both places? What was that like as a youth living in both places? Like the different personalities between a nigga from the Dub and a nigga from Lindo.
Right. Shit. I can't even lie, bro. If I'm just looking at it from somebody, if I try to look at it from somebody that's not from there, it's down there the same. You know what I'm saying? But I could say I feel like when I was born and I was coming up, I think the Dub was a little bit less active. It was still active, no doubt, but you know what I'm saying? It was a little less active, at least when I was there around and stuff. You still see everybody out there, you know what I'm saying, easily. Now Lindo.
Is it different? Is that a different vibe? I don't know.
It was fucking active when I was younger, bro. I didn't have the house I was staying in shot up many times.
God damn.
As a child, 5 years old, 8 years old, you know what I'm saying? Being a victim of drive-bys of your house and shit, you know what I'm saying? Active.
Really, shot like a tidbit, like 10th Ave, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know 10th Ave, Trump Tight. That's a Arizona hip hop legend and a street legend as well. He goes by Trump Tight and 10th Ave.
Yeah, so prayers up for 10th Ave. He incarcerated, but he used to always say that Lindo was an extension of the Dub.
I feel that. You kind of notice that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's kind of like almost no difference. And a lot of the niggas that was from, the South Side used to always see me and be like, "Oh, you Rick Tick son?" You know what I'm saying? "Oh, hell yeah, you from the Dub." They always knew who I was because they always was with each other. A lot of them played basketball together. You know what I'm saying? So my dad was a big basketball dude here. You know what I'm saying?
Was? Okay. Tell us who your father is. You said your father used to do music as well.
Yeah, my father, his name is Ricky Mitchell. He went to Carl Hayden. If anybody know anybody about the basketball and I guess 96, 90s, 5 around that time. You know, they won the states. They won state championships. You know what I'm saying? My pops was on that team.
Okay, with was that with Wayne Rhymes and
That's
them?
yeah.
And the Brown brothers.
So yeah, my pops was on that team and stuff like that.
For,
you know what I'm saying?
nigga, them niggas used to come to Trevor Brown and cook niggas. Cook. Salute Kevin Woodbury. Kevin Woodbury used to get cooked by them niggas. And don't hate me, Kevin. I think you the best the high school hooper. I know the high school hoopers, they will hate on me, but I believe Kevin Woodbury is the best. But them Carl Hayden niggas used to come to Trevor Brown and cook.
Yeah, they did for sure.
My pops was on that team. Yeah, you know
Wayne, nigga, Wayne Rhymes, like
dirty.
He was like Penny, nigga.
Dirty.
Who was his pops? Like, his pops was a coach too, huh?
Yeah.
Dang.
He comes like Wayne Rhymes. I think he comes from like a lineage.
A lineage?
Yeah.
Because everybody know, like, you know, like at least in South Phoenix, everybody know the Rhymes family.
Most
so,
definitely.
You know, it's one of those last names that like people know.
That's crazy.
Bro.
So your dad was a hooper.
Yeah.
And then your dad started doing music.
Yeah, but my dad was heavily in the streets though. You know what I'm saying? Like heavy. It's just like he used to tell me stories about him in 5th grade, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, heavy in the streets. You know
so how did that affect you growing up? That your dad was he was a hooper and he was heavy in the streets. How did that affect you growing up?
I would say, you know, it was a little difficult for him and very difficult for us, for me and my sister. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we didn't really have our pops around like he was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? And doing his street shit, you know what I'm saying? He had warrants and all different stuff, like up until, you know, like I was probably 15. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And like super long time. And my dad had me at a young age. I think my dad was like 16. You know what I'm saying? So it was, I could see how, now growing up, I could see how it was crazy hard. So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Most definitely.
So do you think, like, you seeing your dad grow up, do you think that's something that helped deter you from going into the streets?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. And a lot of the experiences that I've had, because aside from my dad, that he got his act together. You know what I'm saying? Then he came back and got me and my sister and then moved to New York. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of hearing all his stories, you know what I'm saying? At that moment in time, we were under his custody, hearing all his stories and all his mistakes and stuff. Really just like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really messing with that at all.
So you had no, like, you see the street life, and was you like, nah, I'm not fucking with that, like, at all? Like, how did you have that much inside of you to completely go to different direction?
I can't say I went completely to a different direction, because you know I did what I did on the block and stuff, but I was never into being in gangs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And something about just being around a bunch of niggas that I don't really know never really like sat right with me. You know what I'm saying? But
it don't sit right with them. They still do it though.
Man.
100%, dude.
Man, but when my dad moved me out to New York, I got to see a whole different life, because I didn't move to the city. I moved upstate.
Upstate. What age was
that?
Saying?
I was 14.
14.
Yeah,
you left
14.
AZ and you went to upstate New York.
Yeah. So when I went up there,
what area of upstate New York?
Like a hour from Albany. Like an hour hour from the capital. Yeah.
So it was green up there?
Yeah, super green.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Super green, but like it's not even funny, man.
I never been in New York.
No, but like so you think of New York City, so you just think of like buildings, shitholes,
right,
etc. But then like upstate is like green.
Super green.
Like, you know, like it's like it's green, like forest, you know what I mean?
So it's not even remotely like New York City.
Nah, not really. You might catch some little spots that got buildings and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They got quite a few, but it ain't nothing like New York City. Like the first time I went to New York City, like we took the train and shit, you know, you go, it's like he says, green, and then bam. All the green is gone.
Gone. You just see
gone.
You see the peas. You
Bruh,
see
it's all gone. Yeah. So, but when I moved to upstate, you know, we was around, you know, a lot of white people, a lot of prominent, you know, a lot of white people. Like the high school I went to, it had something like a 80% graduation rate.
In New York?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Is that good?
Hell yeah, that's good.
I mean,
80%.
Depending on the area
yeah,
that you in. So like if you in the hood, that would be a good that'd be a good rate. But like if you in like, you know, more prominent area, like if you in Scottsdale, that number's probably like 96%.
Yeah, but like just coming from the hood to that, and you like, damn, nobody dropping out? Like, for real?
What's the Dib, do you know the Levine graduation rate? That gotta be at least 38%.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Nobody's graduating in fucking Levine, nigga. Nobody.
Levine's a crazy place though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because Levine is like half working families, half Section 8.
Most definitely, yes. Heavy Section
Levine
8.
got Section 8?
Heavy.
That's Section 8 capital of the world.
That's why they moving niggas out too.
Heavy.
That's why
you be confused rolling through that motherfucker, bro.
They're like, hey, you want this voucher? You gonna be way the fuck out here. Come on.
Probably one of the most deadliest things ever is going to the Levine Walmart in the beginning of the month. Can you imagine during food stamp time and your last name got an A?
I'm weak.
That Levine Walmart's deadly. You been there, Levine Walmart, Dip?
Absolutely not.
Okay, yeah, stay out
and
of
like what's crazy though with the Levine Walmart is like you can really go there and like find your issue.
Facts.
What do you mean find your issue?
Like it's like everything is going on there.
Oh, okay.
Like everything.
Man.
Like so you can really find your issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a lady selling food in a parking lot. You know, they're gonna have the little fruit vendor man, the paleta man. It's all kind of interactions and meetings and transactions happening there.
Facts.
Yeah, it's nasty out there. It's
Yeah,
nasty.
man.
It's a place you never want to stay for a long period of time.
Yeah, never take your kids.
That's how I learned to go in the store, get what you need to get, and get out.
And get the fuck out. Yeah, definitely head on a swivel mark.
That's how I learned that.
Remember, there was a rapper who dissed another rapper, and he said he saw him at the
nigga got
frozen.
Nigga got pressed. He got pressed by the tilapia. A nigga got pressed by the frozen tilapia in that Levine Walmart and got a diss song.
That's why I said you can get your issue.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's crazy. But so you was in New York, 80% graduation rate. Was it like a culture shock seeing all the white people?
Man, I ain't never seen that many white people in one place in my entire life. Bro, in my entire life. And the shit that they was used to that was just natural and normal for them, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, everybody got iPhones, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, summer come, you know, homie hit me up. I'm bored, bro. You want to go on a boat? Bro, what?
How fire is that?
Bro, what did you just say? Do I want to do what?
That?
Bro, it was cool, bro, chilling with a lot of, you know, people whose families got money and stuff, and then being around a lot of people who got money, especially like, and one thing that I can say is like, I didn't find too many racist people there. There was some, but you know what I'm saying, not too many, but I found a lot of like wealthy white people that wanted to teach me shit. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to teach me shit and wanted to show me certain type of things, certain type of lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? I know one dude, man, he was a state trooper. He used to live right across from me.
Okay.
Man, that man lifestyle was so cold, bro. He got like a boat, bro. Boat used to sit in his driveway. He got a hunting cabin up by the lake.
Damn,
bro.
White people love to hunt,
bro. You know, man, I had a friend invite me to his lake site, man.
Love to shoot shit.
I'm at bro house and he like, we about to go up to the lake house. You got 2 houses, nigga?
What, he had his own lake house?
Nah, his parents did. You know what I'm saying? His parents owned that house and they owned the house on the lake too.
God damn.
I'm like, bro, you got 2 houses, bro? Yeah, bro, I just pretty much pick which one I want to stay. All right, bro, I don't want to hear no more.
Damn.
I'm going back home. I'm finna go snack on these ramen noodles real quick.
Eat these oodles and noodles.
You know what I'm saying?
Levine has a 7.8% dropout rate, one of the highest in the nation.
Sheesh.
Wow. I told you niggas in Levine is not graduating for shit.
Arizona, period, is horrible, period, dog.
That's what I learned, too.
We're just one of the worst ranked states, period, when it comes to education. We're pretty bad.
Just a whole bunch of dumb niggas.
That's what I learned.
Well, you got,
but it's not really our fault, though.
You got prominent areas and then you got like, you know, less prominent areas. But you got to figure like some of these kids, like majority of these kids, like especially like in the hood, is English is second language.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so if you don't go to a school that like supports that, then like they just in school.
And let's just don't lump that in with black people either.
Yeah.
Like just don't say this the niggas.
Yeah.
There's white niggas out there that ain't graduating shit.
Oh, for sure.
Bruh.
They going straight, respectfully, they going straight out there to do the white shit and, you know.
Something's Breaking Bad.
Right, lynching niggas. Okay. I say that respectfully.
I'm gonna say lynch.
Lynching niggas.
That's nasty.
Oh yeah.
So you was in New York, Lake House. When did you come back to AZ?
I came back to AZ in 2016.
Okay.
I was in college and I tore my meniscus, and I was just like,
Wait. So in New York, you was hooping in New York.
man, I was a hooper, man, hooper. I'm talking about New
Wow.
York State All Star, bro.
You was in New York State. Oh
Or
shit.
what the area that I was in, All Star type shit. Yeah, I'm on the Section 2 All Star, most definitely.
So was
I
that your
was a
pops
hooper.
like working with you as far as hooping?
Man, that was just natural given talent. To be honest with you, I didn't really get to work on my real skills until I was like in my senior. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I got with an actual trainer, which New York is great for getting trainers for their high school players. They are great with that.
Okay.
Yeah, so my team hooked up, man. We did yoga, we did all different type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that really put me in a different mode. And yeah, I went crazy, man. I went crazy. I averaged about 22 points and about 6 assists my senior year. You know what I'm saying? I transferred my senior year from a different school. When I first went to the school, they was like 1-10 or like 1-9. We finished off the season like 14-10, bro. We didn't really, after I came through and started doing work, we didn't really lose like that no more.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
When did you hit like the basketball switch? When you was like, okay, I'm nice at this hoop shit. Like,
probably when I start testing my physical attributes.
okay.
And I start hearing other people say their attributes. I got a 35-inch vertical. I run a 4.6 this, and I'm like, okay. And at the time, I ain't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, all right, I'm finna go test my shit, bro. I ran a 4.6 40, and I had a 42-inch vertical.
God damn. And you a short nigga.
I'm
Right.
5'7", yeah. I was dunking, bro. Man, anybody can tell you, bro. Like, I hurt myself trying to do a 360. I dunked it, came down, and landed
That's
wrong.
how you turned your meniscus?
I was just too little, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a long fall. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's a long fall. You know what I'm saying? And I really didn't dunk on people because that's how I got hurt the first time. Somebody undercutted me and I dislocated my hip. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped trying to dunk on people.
Okay, so it was like your team, was they like all white people on your team, or you had some niggas on your team?
Yeah, my first team it was all white people. You know what I'm saying? But
So was you like the Fresh Prince out there, nigga? Like you
shit, I wouldn't say that. My first
Okay.
3 years, it wasn't really that because it was politics involved.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That really messed me up because basketball wasn't even my sport. It was football.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Football, but the politics within the football team was crazy.
Like what? Like what type
bro,
of politics?
I run a 4.6. I bench at my size. I bench 225. I'm a sophomore. You know what I'm saying? I bench 225. I run a 4.6, and I'm catching the balls for fun with one hand.
Oh
and I'm not starting nowhere.
Damn. Why you think that?
A lot of the people, their parents grew up together with the coaches. You know what I'm saying? And I was new. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Arizona, I'm from way across the country. You know what I'm saying?
And you got all this athletic ability, and they not even thinking about putting you in the game.
Go look at our records. Them shit is horrible. Shit is
Damn.
horrible, bro. Shit is horrible.
Is there a lot of politics like that, Nico?
Yeah. I mean, it can be, but like, if you're like really good, like you're not gonna like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna get overlooked.
So what year? You say you was? What year was it?
That I like officially like broke out.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably my senior year because my pops I got into some trouble. You know what I'm saying? We had to move out of that little area. I started going to a different school. And then this coach, he was like, he said, I gotta let you try out because I don't really know how good you are. You know what I'm saying? We've played you guys a bunch of times, but you don't really play like that.
Right.
Cooking them niggas, bro. Coach, you said you gonna give me a free pass to start all over? Stop playing, bro. I'm finna show y'all niggas what I've been working on.
Okay.
Cooking niggas. I couldn't, something with eligibility, you know what I'm saying? The first game I was there, I could only play the second half. I had 17 points.
In the second half?
In the second half.
Damn. That's cooking. And that's so you tore your meniscus, you said in college or
Yeah, my freshman year of college.
So what college was it?
It's called Fort Montgomery.
Okay, Fort Montgomery in New York. New York, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's a community college. Yeah, I was gonna go to the universities, but like I said, my pops got in trouble, put us in a horrible position. You know what I'm saying, and I couldn't really
for real,
get
what
everything
happened? What
done.
did he do?
He caught a charge of child endangerment of my little brother.
Oh damn!
Yeah, you know what I'm
Let's
saying.
put the
So
allegedly.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly, respect, allegedly.
allegedly.
Damn. So
He,
that
he
kind
spent a
of
few years in prison for that.
so that kind of like derailed like your basketball career.
Yeah, most definitely. As far as like being able to like sign up for colleges, my FAFSA and all this shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It kind of limited me to what I could actually do. So most definitely.
Was you mad at Pops?
Nah, man, I wasn't mad because I'm 5'7", man. I wasn't supposed to go nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And in my first 3 years of high school, I was fucked over. So the fact that you coming and asking me based just off my senior year, I'm rocking with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with you. I had a couple college visits, but them colleges was way too much, man. 40,000 a year, you got me fucked up.
Oh yeah, them colleges.
And you talking about we walk on and then we'll see? Nah, I'm good.
Damn.
Nah,
So
I'm
did you
good.
play AAU?
I played AAU 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah, but my pops and stuff and he wasn't really into paying for all of that type shit.
Damn.
You know
How
what
much
I'm
is
saying?
AAU?
It's a bill.
Yeah,
It's a
bro,
bill?
it's a bill, man.
It's a
Costs a
nice,
lot, man.
it's a nice number. You travel. I mean, it depends on like what level you play. You travel a lot.
Yeah.
Traveling is expensive. Like people think it's like cheap, but it ain't. You know what I mean? Like,
So
Hotels,
so parents in
airfare.
AAU parents really have to buy in to
Sheesh.
you hooping.
Sheesh.
yeah.
Did what's the average? If you could look up, what's the average AAU price?
But
Cost.
you
Cost, yeah.
got to see. Like it's not gonna be an accurate number because
Yeah.
Okay.
the high school number is a lot different than what it would be for like youth.
Oh,
And then there's
So it's
levels
different
to that
levels
one
to
too.
it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's different levels. Because the team that they were recruiting me to be on, it was a high school team, but there was 3 levels to that high school team. You know what I'm saying? They had a C, they had a B, and they had an A team. And each one was different because the A team went to EYBL, which if people know who that is, that's a big, big deal.
Okay.
And then the other 2 teams didn't. You know, so they were more expensive than the other 2.
they're putting it at 400 to 4,000 per person
Depending on the team, yeah.
to play.
That's big money business.
Yeah,
Right.
my
But
pops
it's
was
not
in
like. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's
Niggas catching bags in the
For real,
AAU.
nah, it's more or less like you got to understand though. It's like our top level team. They went out of town 6 times from
Jesus.
March to July.
That's because you paying
Jeez, that's
for
good shit.
hotels.
Yeah, but so you got to move 10 kids around.
Yeah.
I pay for the coaches, like they stuff, but then you got the travel, gas, hotel. You know,
Does that kind of prepare them for NBA life as far as the travel?
nah, really. I mean, it's just traveling to get the like exposure and to
Yeah.
play against better talent,
Mm.
and
Yeah,
just
the
to see where
talent
like they
crazy.
stack up at.
Damn,
Talent crazy.
that's crazy.
You
Okay,
know,
so
the NBA life.
oh no, is the young hoes at the hotel? Respectfully,
Nah.
It's like all business.
they
Yeah,
are
yeah,
because
yeah,
you know these
super
young
business.
niggas is on the fucking gram like like I'm in your
Nah.
city now.
Yeah, they just these kids they on Snap. They just,
NBA young
Going
boy in
crazy.
the background. Why be better?
You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
so you in New York, you tear your meniscus. So at this point, is music even? Have you even thought about doing music at this time? Have you dabbled into it?
Man, I was in band since I was in 5th grade. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? I've been in band, you know what I'm saying? I always tried to, because I know I went more into sports, but I always, I always played instruments my whole life. I started with drums, then I went to piano, then I went to guitar. You know what I'm saying? So I just always played instruments, so I
You
just
had
made sure.
actual training with the drums. You know how to read sheet music.
I do now,
Okay.
but when I first started, I did everything by ear. Piano by ear, guitar. But
Wow.
I play piano and guitar right now by ear. I can't read notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
so
Damn,
was
that's,
like
that's still
He
insane.
was
though.
like Nick Cannon on the drum line.
Nah. It
Did
was.
you bet on
I
that
feel
one
like
nigga?
I feel like it was much easier for me than the canon on that movie because somebody explained it to me as it being math, and I'm pretty good at math. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. See,
Yeah.
that's art right there. That's
Yeah.
art. Like Like when I rapped, I couldn't rap on beat. I had bars, but I knew if I would have knew the fucking math,
Yeah,
I would have been better on beat.
and then that's when I feel like music really changed around for me, when somebody taught me like math, and then he started teaching me like, all right, so I'm gonna teach you something else called scales. You know what I'm saying?
What's
When you
that?
scales is like pretty much you got your B flat, A flat, and then there's certain notes within those scales that it really don't matter which
Matter
one you
where they
choose,
fall
it's
out on
going
the line
yeah,
is
it's
what
going
this
to match up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
You know, it's gonna match up. So once I learned that trick, and then they'd be like, all right, play a song in B minor. Or let's do an easy one for like play a song in C major. You know what I'm saying? I'm knowing if I don't matter if I go C major and then do whatever 3 chord, and then I'll just pick A B C D E F G, and then either one of those, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna sound good with what I'm doing,
Right.
Right.
as long as I'm stay in that key.
Yeah.
So once I learned that, oh, it was over.
That's why Drake's good,
It was over.
Why? Why is Drake good?
because he understands the keys.
Yeah, once I learned keys, it was
So
over.
like his rap, like if you pay attention, like his rap voice will change based on, same with like Kendrick Lamar. Like they understand like what key you're
Yeah,
rapping
I see
based
what you
upon
mean
what
now.
like based upon like what the beat is.
Damn.
So they like it's a better match, like a better fit.
Yeah,
That's
You know
more
how
like
it'd be like if somebody
singing
make
pretty
like an
much.
R&B like type
Right.
record, and then the
Right.
dude just come on there mad aggressive on the record, and it just don't match, like because you rapping at a key.
yeah,
Right.
you rapping out a key. That, like
Oh shit!
all of that shit matters. Even when you get down to producing, like doing your kick in the right key matters.
And that's all autotune is done, is put everybody
In key.
into the right key
Yeah.
automatically.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's like, I think that's a different level of artistry. Once you, like you said, you can learn to be in the right key. That's something I never could do or couldn't imagine could do. I'm a good visionary and a good writer, but understanding keys and pockets and like I could never do that. So your dad was making music.
Yeah, most definitely.
Would you like see pops and be like, oh man, I need to maybe follow in his footsteps or
No, I would say the first time that I was really like, this is something that I'm really rocking with, is I always seen the rapper part of it. I always seen that. But then when we moved to New York and we moved in this little spot next to this prominent family,
okay?
we was right next to him. You know what I'm saying? The dude learned that my dad can rap. So he was like, yeah, I have a studio in my house. And we're thinking like, all right, we finna go in like a little home studio. Nah, this dude got a Grammy nominated studio in his basement. You know what I'm saying? He was part of some old 70s funk group that went crazy. I forgot what they were called. But once I start seeing what he can do with funk, country, and hip hop, mixing it all together and doing, oh yeah, I was like, cause I liked rock a lot. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Okay.
I play drums. You know what I'm saying? That's the most where you could bang on shit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right.
so that's why I liked rock a lot, a lot. And I learned I could mix the two together. Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah, so you was like, so that like super inspired you then.
Yeah, man. And I just tried to learn everything I could. Music theory is called. I tried to learn everything in music theory I could.
You touching on a lot of things, bro, that most musicians know nothing about.
Yeah.
Just writing music, knowing music, being able to read music.
Mm.
Do you think that these things, losing these arts, is a big part of why hip hop is kind of in a fledgling state right now, where we don't really know where it's
Before you
it's
answer that,
it's
you got to say
being.
rappers, not
yeah,
musicians.
yeah. I hear you.
Musicians know music.
I hear you.
You're right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta say
Rap
rappers.
niggas.
Rappers, right?
Yeah, because like somebody that like me that does music, like I didn't just pick this up in 2015 when everybody on SoundCloud started going crazy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I've been doing music my whole entire. I used to drum in a church.
Right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I've been doing music my whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I wasn't doing this, like in New York, I used to do gigs. You know what I'm saying? I used to go, and then I had one of my band teachers was a super prominent jazz saxophone player in that area. And he used to
Okay.
jam with me all the time, let me work on my chops and stuff while he's playing. You know what I'm saying? I used to work on everything with him. So it was, and then I had a jazz drummer who used to teach me stuff too. So I was all in music, man. So like most definitely, like you said, it's one reason why, I feel like music rappers is falling off because they don't really understand what's going on.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying? They just there. Like I hear every time I see an interview dude come in there and be like, I did it in like 20 minutes and then left. Like that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you don't really understand what's going on the mixing part. You don't
Right.
understand what he's actually doing, and that's something that when I first like recording myself, like not really recording myself, but like when I started getting on music, I wanted to learn that because I see my engineer doing everything. I'm like, bro, I need to learn how to do that.
Right.
Because if I'm not even gonna do it myself, I at least want to know what he's looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get like I record a lot of people, you know what I'm saying now, and they get in the studio and they be like, ah, and I'll be like, all right, let me turn you down a little bit, and then they change up their voice to make it lower, and I'm just like, oh damn, you was just spitting loud, now you spitting low, and now I gotta. But if you understand and pay attention to what the engineer was already doing, you kind of already understand the pocket you need to be in when you come in.
So, do you think? Let me just talk in hip hop in general and Arizona hip hop. Do you think there's more rappers than artists?
Most definitely, I think that's everywhere. Period. But yeah, in Arizona, most definitely. You know, I rarely run into like any new artist that knows anything about anything that they're doing.
Wow.
Rarely, bro.
And it's funny that you say that because I'm thinking like, because me and Nico, we had this discussion all the time about artists and rapper. Nico always says, bro, there's a
Yeah,
gang of rappers. Anybody can fucking rap,
That's real.
but there's only few artists.
artists. Yeah.
Damn, how do you
It's-
think they can? Do you think that hurt the game? Like what hurt the game that deterred rappers from being artists? What you think, Nico?
Well, I mean, it's easy to rap.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
it's
didn't want
already-
to say it.
It's easy as fuck to rap.
So you got to remember, like us growing up, like in our era,
Right.
like remember, like dudes that were like thought they was hooping or like thought they was playing football. Or, like when that dream ended for them,
Right.
then they was like, I'm gonna be a rapper.
Right.
Like so, rap is always something that's like it doesn't really take a lot of work
Nope.
to rap and to sound like somebody else.
Yeah,
Like
that's important to sound like somebody else.
I also think that it's technology has
Oh, most
also-
definitely technology.
has
Was
it's
it the
fucked,
Empower?
It's fucked the game.
Was it Empower box?
It was
What's
the
that box? Inbox?
Inbox.
Oh, I thought it was Empire
Those
box.
all those beat machines that niggas started using in the 80s and the 808s and all those things when they start bringing it changed the game.
Nah, but to me,
But it
that's
also
real hip-hop,
killed
though.
some game.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it is real.
See, it's not even that no more.
But
Really,
you don't
like
have
I
to
don't
read
even have to
music
do none of that
anymore,
no
though.
more.
You don't have to do and you don't have to read. You don't have to play the instrument anymore.
Nuh-uh.
You just hit a button.
Look,
That's
like I do a lot of producer stuff with like I was explaining to you earlier. I work with a lot of different producers outside of Arizona, and you know sometimes depending on how big they are, they got to market a certain type of brand of like plugins or something that they've been signed to. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I see and that they teach me, and why I stopped buying beats from everybody else, is because people literally go in, they find a whole 4-bar drum kit. Somebody done already played it. Put it down. Find somebody that already played piano. Put that down.
Yep.
Find somebody that already played the violin. Put that down. And then they say they made that beat.
Yeah.
What they did.
Well, they did. They produced it. I
They
say that.
composed it.
Yeah. That's what I call more composing. Yeah, you know what I'm
more
saying.
composing
Yeah,
as
but
opposed
like
to producing.
yeah, and I'm not against it. I'm not against it because that shit fire. You know what I'm saying?
In industry terms, like a lot of people think producer, but in industry terms, like a beat maker is a beat maker.
Yeah.
A producer is somebody like Puff Daddy who's gonna say, "Nah, put this hi hat here,
Mhm.
Yeah.
change that bell to this bell."
So Dr. Dre, you would say both?
Dr. Dre is more both.
Yeah,
versus
he's more
like a
both.
Puff Daddy is just a producer.
He's just a producer.
So Kanye West would be more both.
Yeah, Kanye's a beat maker for sure, but he's also, you know what I mean.
So
he can put together a record.
So Just Blaze, you would say more as a beat maker.
Yeah, just more of a beat maker.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a big difference, a big discrepancy that people get confused about.
Most definitely.
Like we talk about all the time, like it's easy for somebody to say like, I want to paint a picture, and they go make their own rendering of like a Picasso painting.
Right.
That's what a lot of these rappers do. Is they hear somebody be like, "Oh, 504 and it's hot," And next thing you know, they making it say they rapping like Fabio Foreign.
Yeah.
Like to me, that like from the era we in, that's nasty. But like in this era, they could get some kind of success.
They can get popping that way.
Go
I don't know if
crazy,
get
bro.
popping, but they get some level of success.
Most definitely.
You used to get fucked up and back in the day for that. That was just
Yeah.
Stealing somebody's style.
Yeah, I remember Jay-Z said when him and Biggie was in the city that niggas would say, "All right, Jay-Z, meet me on this block." They'll meet on the block, and Jay-Z be like, "Yo, this is new Biggie shit." Like niggas is meeting on the block, like, "Yo, this what Biggie coming with."
Yeah.
Jay-Z would hear that, be like, "All right, I'm about to do this." It wasn't like, okay, I hear what Biggie did, so let me go do what Biggie did.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. Now we have more like rappers, so like it's easy for them to go mimic like what's hot.
But
Yeah.
but since there's so much fucking music out,
Yeah.
can you make something original now? It's so much music out.
Well, I think you can be original, but it's hard to be
Yeah, it's very hard.
because now you're taking risks.
Mm.
So it's being liked immediately versus I gotta like earn my fan. Like like Kanye in the Kanye documentary, he was playing the college dropout album and was getting no love.
They didn't even
No
fuck
love,
with
Like
bro.
nobody was like, yo, this shit hard.
All Falls Down. They didn't
Yeah.
even fuck with that record.
That shit's crazy,
Yeah, that was
bro.
crazy.
But I'm just saying, but that's an individual artist who's like, I'm creating a whole new sound, and once it catches, it's gonna catch.
Yeah.
But you see the struggle he went through. Like most like weak-minded people would be like, oh, I'm just gonna rap like Hove.
Yeah.
How do you, as a artist producer, how do you deal with as far as creativity and being original as far as creating? Do you like, because like you said, music is all right. You hear Drake, you hear Ye, you hear Corday. Do you get inspired by them and say, "Oh, let me lean towards that," or do you turn off all the noise and try to create? How do you deal with that as being a creative?
Me, I do both. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, like I was in New York. Like I was in New York for 8 years. So a lot of that New York drill caught on to me. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm more of a like R&B drill dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
shit!
do the R&B, you do the drill beat. I'm gonna come on there and sing on it. I'm not finna rap.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finna come on there and sing about it, and I'm not finna sing no drill shit. It's probably finna be about some girl or about getting out the hood or about getting some money, some property, and that's how I change it up with a lot of my things that I talk about. And then also I understand um scales and keys. So when I play piano, a lot of the things that I do is freestyle. You know what I'm saying? I don't really play, like I can play Bach and stuff like that, but I'd rather not.
Man.
I rather just, I'll take something like Fur Elise or Fur Ellis, however you want to, or Canon D major, and I'll play only the bass part and then make up the other part totally by myself.
That's fine.
And that's the type, and that's how I make my beats.
You know, that's how Miles Davis and all the jazz musicians, that's how they used to make music on the fly, on the stage. You know what I mean? Those are type things that we are missing nowadays, man. People just taking those chances.
And that's a lot of it. See, I'm not good at freestyling out the mouth, but you get me on that piano,
you gonna go in on it.
That's raw.
Hours.
So do you see yourself as more as a, in terms of being an artist, do you see yourself more as a producer / beat maker, or do you see yourself more as a rapper / singer?
I really see myself more as a producer, beat maker, yeah. Because like when I first started making beats, the thing that I wanted to do is like, cause I put out all my beats and nobody was really fucking with them.
Was you charging?
Yeah, I was, but I wasn't charging much. You know what I'm saying?
What
But that's funny as fuck.
What was you charging?
But that's funny as fuck, cause no cap, bro. Once you charge, put a dollar sign on that motherfucker, people don't want that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? And once I started really, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get on my own beats. I'm gonna go all the way down to the end of my beat IG, and I'm gonna pick one of those beats and I'm gonna get on it. People be like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna need to come in the profile and your personal shit." You know what I'm saying? I need one of them beats. I'd be like, "Bro, I just got it off my page because y'all didn't buy it, so I used it."
I did it. I did my shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do my shit.
So I used it. Oh, that shit was fire. I I know, bro.
So like, but going down that path, because like this where I always struggle with this conversation, because
Yeah.
like producers always get tight because they not getting paid for they beats
Yeah.
on a small scale. Like when a producer is like on a smaller scale, like do you find an art? Did you try to find an artist to work with that you're
Um,
like, this person is dope or has potential,
Right.
and I
I,
could put my beats with them and use that as a way to promote?
I've done both. I've got 3 artists myself that I work with exclusively. They only use my beats.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then I also promote my stuff on TikTok and then Instagram, so anybody else can buy my beats. I do both. It's because I know I watch a lot of of the older producers. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with some of the newer ones, but I usually really fuck with the older ones, and they always say, bro, find an artist to stick with.
Mm.
I found 3.
3. What's the names?
Scope,
Okay.
J Uno, and Spitter 2 times.
Why did you choose those 3?
Uh First, like going through each one of them, J Uno is a real street dude, but he a street dude that got his head on right. And that's
Okay.
what he raps about. And he has a very unique style of being able to rap on beats that I would sing on.
That's
Yeah.
fire. That's
Yeah. So
fire.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Um Scope and Spitter, I just love the harmonies that they bring.
Okay.
They bring some crazy harmonies. They make you almost want to rock out, you know what I'm saying? But you listening to some street shit though, but you want to
Right.
rock out at the same time, you know what I'm saying? So, and I really rock with that. I really, like I said, I was around a lot of white people, you know what I'm saying? So I understand the bag they are willing to put behind. Like my support back in New York with Upstate, bro. I'm about to throw a show. I'm not even popping, bro. I got 300 heads.
Damn. For a New York show right now?
Yeah, but that's just purely based off of the homies I got and the connections of people that I have. They was already throwing parties and shit, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas
Damn.
used to go to parties, 300 people in the party, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So being that you grew up like, with the white people, they party different,
Yeah.
music's a little different. Did you feel like maybe I should make some music to cater to them?
Mm.
Not necessarily to cater to them, but to include them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still from South Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? That's where I grew up. It's the first time I ever seen somebody dead. So it's the first time I ever seen somebody, sell or anything like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm still from that. But just to be able to see, like, I thought this way of life that I see with these white people, maybe if I kind of like harp on that a little bit, my black people would be like, you know what, I kind of fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not really trying to be in this hood, nigga. I'm trying to go on a boat somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's kind of like where my thought process was. I'm trying to get like a lot of my people that I grew up with to see what I got to see. You know what I'm saying? What I got,
See
cause
your vision.
man, cause
Right.
I know people with helicopters in his freaking. He got a whole hangar to himself. He got a helicopter, a plane. You know what I'm saying? It's all his. He pays for the gas, for the fuel. He flies whenever he wants to. You know what I'm saying? He flies it himself,
Right.
type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to get people to include a little bit of the stuff that I learned from a lot of people in my music. Most definitely.
That's real.
Do you filter cats that get your beats? Like, man, this dude here is whack as fuck. Why did I sell him this beat, man?
That's why I don't have a BeatStars.
What's the beat stars for
A
niggas that
BeatStars
know?
is pretty much like people get a BeatStars and you can go on YouTube and put your beats, and that's where a lot of people put in, like YNJ type beat. You know what I'm saying? You go, it comes up, you go all the way down to the info, you click on it, it's gonna take you to the BeatStars. You can either download it for free, but you can't really do nothing with it, or you could pay for it. They got the different prices and stuff. But I'm not for my beats, bro. I'm not really public like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I got a job. I'm cool with working, you know what I'm saying? So, and I got my studio in my house. So
Okay.
I don't have to go out and pay. I already paid a couple bands that I needed for my studio. You know what I'm saying? So and every time I find something new that I like, I just buy it too because I got a job. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not really hung up too much on trying to get everybody else to buy my shit. I'm mostly just like, I'm gonna find fire ass niggas, bro. I'm gonna find fire ass niggas that's either on the way up or nobody knows who they are, but I'm gonna find fire ass niggas and and I'm selling beats for the cheap.
Right.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
most definitely.
What's the cheap? Like, what's the pack? Like, what's a good price point like that you feel?
For me, it always depends. If I really fuck with you, like my dog Scope, I sell him full exclusive beats
Right.
for $50. He get the stems too.
Damn, full exclusive. But that's because you have a relationship with
I
him.
fuck with his energy and everything he brings to the table. I fuck with it.
So let me ask you this. So do you think YouTube beats, do you think that kind of fucked up the game? Because I saw you had a post on Facebook and you talked about Kaylani, not Kaylani, fucking Khalees and Beyonce.
Yeah.
And how they was going through their situation. And you said it's important for you niggas to own your music. Not
It's
full
important.
quote, paraphrasing. So do you think YouTube kind of fucked up the game in that regard?
The clickbait, when they get in those parentheses free, that fucked it up.
I think it goes back to what you said earlier, though. To be honest with you, was the when they put the certain artist type beat.
That too, yeah,
That
hell
fucked
yeah.
the game up?
Well, because then that fosters the copycat.
Following.
Most definitely.
So
most
if they
definitely.
say like Nipsey Hussle type beat, now the dude is on the beat and he rapping like Nipsey Hussle. You like, bro, like I heard you a year ago and you was rapping like NBA YoungBoy. What happened?
Yeah.
But does that matter though? Because I had a argument with my other friend Rico, and I was telling Rico it was a situation about artists out here in Phoenix, Arizona, by the name of Co Yante. Co Yante had a song called "Side Nigga," which is a fucking banger.
Fucking certified.
Certified
Shit is
banger.
hard.
Shit is hard as a motherfucker. And another artist had the same song, "Side Nigga." Like both of them had the same song.
Yeah.
So that told me that that both of them didn't buy this beat.
Yeah.
So the producer is probably sitting back like,
not even to cut you off.
Go ahead.
24 Hours has that same beat.
Wow, what? That's an artist?
Yeah, 24. He's a big artist, huge artist. He has that same beat. I watched him perform it in front of my face.
Did he not sell the beat exclusive?
I don't see. There's different things that you can do. Like a lot of the times for me. So if I come to somebody like somebody random, my waves are. I mean my exclusives are usually 100. You know what I'm saying? 100 flat. But a lot of people don't want to pay that 100. You know, so I got a wave. But with the wave, if you only buy the wave, I could sell the wave to somebody else again.
Right, and that's what probably happened. And
yeah,
they bought the cheap way, and
Right.
then that's why they not yelling. Because if they, I would be tripping.
But I'm saying, Rico was saying that it doesn't matter because let's say Moneybag Yo hears Side Nigga, and he's like, "Oh shit, I want to hop on this." Does it matter at that point, or is Moneybag Yo gonna be like, damn, now I gotta buy the beat from this fucking producer. Now I gotta do that. So does it matter? Do you just want to get the attention to get popping, or do you want to have all your business in order?
No, you want to have your business.
Yeah, that's for me. You like a lot of people just care about the pop up, but in reality, bro, you wanna have your shit.
And right, you want to have that shit in order.
I'm just saying, like, if you had a record, like, say Moneybag Yo hops on the record, and it goes crazy,
right?
And it does, let's say it does 50 million streams, right?
Right.
And we know, like, let's say the math on the stream is like 7,000 for a million streams,
Right.
Right. So it's like 350,000 you're supposed to get off streaming, but because you don't own the beat, you don't own nothing. Like now you don't get the money.
You don't get none of it.
So like you got the attention, but now you don't capitalize. Like even if it's playing on the radio, if it's streaming on other platforms, that's just one platform. Like say Spotify, Apple Music has a different payout, Tidal has a different payout.
Yep.
So it's cool you got the attention, but you ain't had your business in order. So now you don't have no money. Now what's the next move?
Yeah, and a lot of niggas don't really. A lot of niggas be like one hit wonders.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you did that song, you didn't really do nothing with it, and you didn't get your paper right.
Most niggas is one hit wonders.
So damn. So like, is that for nothing then? Like, is it like do you like say you type in fucking who's a fucking hot artist right now? Who's a Billboard artist right now?
Let's just say Lil Baby.
Let's say Lil Baby. Lil Baby type beat. You get the beat, you got a fucking banger. Banging. the city fucking with it. You got DJs in your local city, they playing it. Then you don't own the beat. Is all that for nothing? Or you just say, well, at least I got the attention. Now you need to have other shit in your tuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But if you ain't got nothing in the tuck,
Yeah, you done, bro. That shit. None of that shit mattered almost.
wow, that's nasty.
Yeah, bro. That's why I be trying to tell people, hey, bro, I don't care if you got to save up for that beat. If you feel like your shit is a banger, how a lot of these Arizona rappers be thinking like they the best. If you think that you the best, nigga, pay for that beat.
It's real.
Cause that nigga, cause I watched something on T Grizzly
Okay.
when he first got out of prison. That nigga went to a producer and paid for that beat. First day out, he paid for that shit and was like, "This shit finna take off, bro. I don't care."
This that joint right here.
That first day out, he said, "I'm finna pay for that shit, bro." He paid the full price.
So like to me, the struggle with that is here we don't have the same market as Detroit.
Facts. That's also.
So
also
I could drop an EP in Detroit and go sell it and do shows, and I can make revenue off of it because Detroit supports Detroit music.
Facts.
Here in Phoenix, I hate the term Arizona. We gotta stop saying Arizona because if you were a visitor and somebody like went to Yuma. And then you be like, yeah, I'm from Arizona. They was like, yeah, we was in Arizona. That's just whack. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're
So you
saying.
gotta start saying the term Phoenix. Like,
I get what you're saying.
Like Arizona, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it does
Phoenix hip
disservice.
hop. Yeah,
Phoenix,
you're right.
like we from Phoenix. But Phoenix is such a diverse market that like if you're not catering to the Chicanos, then
yeah, you shit out of luck, to be honest.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Last weekend, I went to the fight by the promotional company Iron Boy Production. Great fight. Salute that promoter. Salute Daniel Jaramillo for having me out there. And they had a DJ there, and he was a hip hop DJ. He was a Hispanic DJ, and I was just going to see like what kind of music he's going to vibe with because the whole it's sold out. All Hispanics, couple black people sprinkled in there, a couple white people, a couple Indian brothers in there. But the music that they was vibing to is that West Coast.
They love it.
Classic.
They love it, bro.
This nigga, like, you thought Jay-Z was in that motherfucker. It's just what, like, Snoop just corrupt, banging. So, and I'm like, when I used to host concerts and looking at people that came to hip hop concerts, Wiz Khalifa, Rick Ross, like hip hop artists. It's not black people in Arizona.
No.
well, it's not a lot.
But I'm saying though, I'm saying it was Hispanics and it's Indians. That's why Bone Thugs and Harmony can come to Arizona and win.
Every time.
Every time, bro.
Every time they're gonna kill
they're
it.
gonna sell out every time.
Bro, I work
Too
with
short.
I work with a lot of Mexican artists, man. I fucking love it, bro.
Right.
I work with a lot, man. They be having it lit, bro.
So
they music videos, the amount of people they can get to come out to their music videos, bro.
Right.
Oh my God.
So like
they don't even be popping.
With your music, like now that you had that tidbit of game, like do you feel like there's something you're gonna start incorporating into your style, or have you already incorporated?
Oh yeah, I like I was telling Tony, I got hella songs, bro, hella songs, and like I said, I got a bunch of Mexican dudes that I work with like exclusively. Like these is my guys, you know what I'm saying? They some of the first ones to come spend money with me, type shit. Like so yeah, I got a bunch of shit, but they call Double Time DTP. They got a my homie Young Will and shorty the girl Raven. Boy, she go crazy, bro. Go crazy, bro.
So I'm just thinking like in Arizona, well, Phoenix music. Phoenix musical success stories, like big success stories, have been R&B.
Yeah.
It's been CeCe Peniston did house music. I don't know if you know who CeCe Peniston is. You said your dad rapped with Buki. Buki had a Survivalist. They had a Billboard record on that West Coast shit. Who else? As far as we got Michelle Branch, you got Adina Howard, you got Jordan Sparks. Our industry has been R&B in which you do. You're amazing at R&B. On the hip hop side, we don't have many. We had Willie North Pole. He that's a success story in its own right. You could say he was signed to DTP. You had Hot Rod who was signed to G Unit. I don't want to miss anybody's names. Um, do you think do you think like the Arizona rappers, like, do you think a lot of them are trying to market in Arizona that they can't win out here? Do you think it's hard for a nigga rapping East Coast rap style to market his music in Arizona
Oh,
and win out here?
Right. I mean, yeah, like if you go like, so he's for the dub, right?
yeah.
Right.
Born in the dub, raised
on
in
the
Lindo,
South, yeah.
right?
Right.
So like me, I grew up in South Phoenix,
Right.
10th Street in the Dip, you know what I'm saying, Old Southern. So like in those neighborhoods, like that kind of music never gets played.
No.
Like cats ain't rocking with Jay-Z.
What, niggas ain't rocking East Coast shit out there?
No. That's why when I went to New York, people used to hate me, bro. People used to hate me. They used to try to play Biggie. I'm like, bro, put on some Pac, some Snoop Dogg. Hey, bro,
Yeah.
come on, bro. Let me hear something.
See, I feel
People
like
say
artists
hate me.
like Pac and Snoop Dogg are transcended. Cause I get
Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, I
people
feel
I
that.
know from New York really rock with that. But like in South Phoenix now, like you're gonna hear a lot of Mozzie.
Yeah.
You damn sure ain't hearing Griselda. That's for damn sure.
So you're not hearing Griselda in the South Phoenix.
Man,
It might be a one-off, you know what I'm saying?
maybe.
But not like the
Not the majority. Like you're not finna go into the Legion on First Fridays and they playing, you know, a new French record. That's not gonna happen.
It seems like the only music that travels is the South, huh? Their music is
Well, the South is universal because
Yeah, yeah.
it's pretty much
That shit
played
different.
on the East Coast and the West Coast.
Yeah.
Wherever you go. But East Coast music don't makes it here, and West Coast music don't make it there. It's kind of crazy.
that's crazy.
But the South, that should be everywhere.
But
Everybody bumping that shit.
I prefer East Coast niggas over West Coast beats. Like
Mm.
the game,
Yeah,
to
that's
me,
hard.
like the game to me raps East Coast, and that's why he sounds so good on West Coast beats. And I even the artist out here, Merkham's, I think his best song,
My God.
his best song is over a West Coast beat. But that's not it wasn't his song though. It was another nigga. It's not
Yeah.
his song, but he sounded good rapping over like that production.
Yeah, I just think though it's just hard. Like, but we're a melting pot here.
Right.
So like if you're not like it's gonna be hard like cause to curate a sound. But like to me, if like you're gonna have any success here, you have to have that sound. You gotta be like you gotta have the womp womp, gotta have something that the Chicano market
Right.
vibes with.
So I mean, you would say our sound is what the what's their names? The Mexican groups that came out of here.
MC
So
Magic.
Fly, So Cool. That would be
Right.
our sound, right?
Well, I mean, like our sound is really West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Glasses Malone said that. Glasses Malone said when I interviewed Glasses Malone, he said that not Arizona's problem, but he said, well, Phoenix, we don't embrace being the original West. We haven't embraced it as far as like black people embracing it. Like some people be like, oh no, we Southwest and we this and that.
Yeah.
No, my nigga. We the wild, wild West.
That's
We can carry guns in this motherfucker.
Right.
Yep.
We open carry. This is the West. California's only 5 hours away.
See this like, but you know, a lot of that too is just that's the big brother, little brother, because they look at it like LA is the big brother to Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
But then in the same time, like when people, you know, because the general history is that guys from like Phoenix don't get along with guys from LA, right? And that's in black and you know what I'm saying, and in the Mexican culture.
Right.
But if you look at all the gangs, they're all California gangs.
Yo, yep.
Mm.
All damn near all of them.
So that's why I say we're really the West.
Yeah.
Like even everything is just, you know, it's a transcendent style. We too close not to be there. You know what I mean?
Right.
They leave us
Yeah.
off every Southwest map I've ever seen. It ends in
On
Texas,
me.
damn near every
Right,
time.
right.
I don't know why they
Right.
be calling us the
Like
Southwest.
Texas is the Southwest.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you go to Texas and Phoenix is night and day. Ain't nothing close about it.
Nowhere near the
But
same.
if you go to LA, like say if you go to South Phoenix and then you go to like Compton, it's gonna have a lot of
Same
similarities.
vibe.
A lot of similarities
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
We
man.
the West, bro.
We the West, bro. We the West.
We just don't got
Period.
the ocean. But
Right. But on the R&B side, like RJ Huncho, I believe you create an art. You know what I'm saying? And
I appreciate
you
that.
create an art. It's original. You telling real stories through R&B. Like I heard your music
Yeah.
on Apple Music and stuff like that. Um, where do you want to take this? Do you say like, damn, eventually? Because I know you said you like Chris Brown. You would want to get a record with Chris
Yeah.
Brown. Like, where do you want to take this? Do you want to eventually work with Diddy and like all different type of R&B artists? But where do you want to take this essentially?
Man, I make all different type of beats, man. I even do a little country.
Oh shit.
I play drums and play the actual bass guitar and actually guitar. I play all those instruments in real life. So I got a couple, country joints that I be, dabbling around with, rock joints that I be doing. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be a composer, like he said. I don't want to have that stigma on me, like you do hip hop or you do I do anything, bro. I
But
do
you as an
anything.
artist though, like, do you like where's your your aspirations? You as an artist, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, can you dance?
Oh, I can hella dance.
So like you could get into a battle with Chris Brown?
Hell no, nobody can.
Ain't nobody seeing Chris breathing.
Yo, and nobody can.
Nobody.
I'm gonna have to go practice real quick. Give me one of them big old mirrors in the little studio thing. I'll be
See,
like,
that's the thing.
nigga.
Like with RJ Huncho, like to me, R&B is the new old school hip hop. Because back in the day with hip hop, as you know, Nico, you had the dig for hip hop to find like dope rappers.
Yeah.
Now R&B is
gotta
where you
dig.
have to dig to find
Real.
dope R&B, and you have certain R&B artists that don't need to go multi platinum. You don't need to be like that super. You can say, like Blast.
Man,
Blast concert. He's coming here August 30th, and that's just gonna be fucking packed wall to wall.
packed.
He got his own cultivated fan base.
Yeah.
You put me on what's his name, Bino. Bino Rideau. He just came to the True Lounge. His core fan base came there. He ain't got to sell out like RJ. Like you can cultivate an R&B fan base, but how do you do it? Like how do you get like that cultivate an R&B fan base?
For me, it's just right now, like my mentor, like I was telling you, he was helping Doja Cat with her marketing. So he's
Mm.
teaching me all the things at the same time. This man called me almost all the time, teaching me stuff. So right now, it's mostly about like a lot of uh content. Content, you know what I'm saying? He was telling me, he gives me little whispers in my ear. Hey, labels looking for TikTok. That's all they looking for. They're not he say he have a meeting with his label every week and it's purely on TikTok.
Mm.
Purely.
Purely TikTok.
Purely
I
TikTok.
heard TikTok starting their own record label.
They should.
I would.
They should.
You're missing out on the bag.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
That's
should.
crazy.
Based off
They'll
music.
get a crazy bag.
And they're probably paying so much money to all these people to get their music. If they owned it themselves, they wouldn't have
Man,
to pay
I
them.
get paid from TikTok.
Yeah, I just got monetized as
Yeah,
well.
bro.
Yeah.
My mentor taught me how to get monetized by everything. I get paid for everything. That's why a lot of people, mama be like, "You post so much on Facebook, and I get paid for it now." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, I gotta try to be on everything at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't learn how to get paid for everything. So I think that's a big thing. A lot of artists are missing is business.
So like, let me ask a couple scumbag questions, right? Because sometimes I think like a scumbag. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
I'm well rounded in my thoughts.
Hey, that's facts. You gotta
So like
be.
you being an R&B producer, because like me and Tone, we've been around, so we've seen a lot. Like we used to be artists, we used to rap. Um, have you ever met a girl that sings,
Plenty.
but you was really just trying to get the draws?
Never. I got a girl.
Oh, you got a
He
girl?
got a
I
queen,
got a
man.
girl,
Oh, you got a
man.
queen?
He got a whole queen out
Man,
here.
look,
we
man.
gonna
My
have
girl
the
didn't help me
off-air
pay for
dinner.
my studio. I'm Gucci.
Right.
Oh, see, that's what I like.
Like I'm Gucci,
Believe
bro.
in the dream.
Ain't no bitch gonna take, man. And my girl bi, you know what I'm saying? So she with the fuckery every once in a while, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I'm a type of nigga, bro. I've been through so many different type of shit. I understand not fucking over people that help you out. You
So
know what I'm
like
saying?
so a big thing right now, right? Like in social media going around is like the Division record. What's it called? The Toxic record.
The Toxic. I forgot what it's called.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll find out. Keep going. Can you find that out, Dip? Division, new division, DVSN.
But
Yeah,
he has
but
a new record. Like basically, it's a cheating record.
Right.
What's your thoughts on that?
Cheating record.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
the
it's basic. Just for context, the song is about, as from a male perspective, is just because I cheated doesn't mean that I don't love you. But it's speaking from a man. Like he's saying,
Yeah.
like, yo, like men, like I'm a firm believer when women cheat, that's personal. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
It's
just
scientifically proven.
right, 100% personal. Like men is like, uh, the sky's blue. She got a big ass. So I might just do that, but I don't really want to be with you. Like, what's
Right.
your opinion on that?
I believe it's scientifically proven, you know what I'm saying? And as a man, like you can't really argue with that, you know what I'm saying? Like however many times I believe, like at the end of the day, somebody gonna do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't really too much you could tell them, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna do what they want to do.
You talking about if I get caught?
yeah,
Yeah, that's what's called.
that's a
Yeah.
record. Yeah,
Yeah, you gonna do what you want to do. But at the end of the day, when you come down to the feelings, I feel like, I'm a very spiritual guy and not, not clinging to Christian and clinging to any religion, but spiritual. When you go really into like spiritual Hindu Confucianism and stuff like that, you learn that women have more feelings than men. You know what I'm saying? They go off of emotion more than men do.
100%.
So yeah, bro. A lot of the time when a bitch cheat on you, that shit personal, nigga.
Personal as a
Oh
motherfucker.
God, oh God, bro.
I'm say
Oh
that
God.
respectfully.
Oh
Personal,
God, bro.
personal as a
That shit no
motherfucker.
joke. I still don't.
100%
I don't think
personal.
it's right either way, but the
Right.
fact is, you know what I'm saying, it's true.
Yeah.
So, like before you met your queen, have you ever been cheated on?
Um, not with intercourse, you know what I'm saying, but if you could count cheating as, but with cheating, you know what I'm saying, you sent another nigga your titties, you know
Right.
what I'm saying.
That's that
Nigga fucked
fuck
up.
shit.
Yeah, nigga fucked up, showed a whole bunch of people your titties, nigga. I got the picture too, nigga. I'm like, hold on, they're my titties, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know them titties, nigga. You feel me? Yeah, I know them titties, boy. Like, fuck is you on? You know what I'm saying? But not like true. But I was never really a nigga like to like get with a lot of girls like that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the truth, bro.
I'm
You
not
get
really
what
that
you
type
give.
of nigga.
Right.
If you out there cheating, you
Yeah.
will get that.
Yeah, the karma's coming back
That's
to your
real,
to
bro.
your
Yeah.
bitch ass.
I always think that like women ruin men.
Hey, look,
'Cause I
man.
always think
It's
that like if you really think about it, like you think back, like every man's first heartbreak was like when they were young and they like had a girl they really liked and she
fucked them
chose up
over.
on somebody else. Like me,
Right.
me being around these kids now, like it's still a cycle still happens.
You see it.
Yeah.
You see it up close when you
That's
work
what
with
I'm
kids.
gonna tell my sons, like, don't even think about getting no girlfriend in high school. Like, just have fun. Like, don't attach yourself.
You can try to tell them all you want,
Look,
man.
but the craziest thing, the person who told me that same advice was my grandma.
Right. I didn't listen to none of that.
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Like a lot of the things that I know about women and how crazy they are and how my grandma, my mama, my auntie, my cousin, they told me.
They told you that
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? Like I didn't get this from no man. No man told me this information about women. It was all from women who
I try
wanted
to
to
tell my
protect me as
nephew.
their family member.
That's real shit. Salute to the grannies out there.
So
do you think like what kind of R&B do you make? Do you make toxic R&B like the new shit, like the Trey Songz shit, or like? Because me personally, I like
Nah.
love R&B. I like when
Yeah.
niggas is back to saying I love my girl, I want to be with you, whoop de whoop. And with women, I love when women would make songs about loving a man, and it seems like now women is not on I love my man. So as
Nah.
RJ Hunter as an artist, what type of R&B do you make?
Yeah, I'm definitely love. Like on a song that's coming up for me, I'm just like, I said, I can't be fronting for the cameras. I can't front on my bitch.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I can't get myself to do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I see everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I know, like, this is not a real number, but I know there's no woman out there that's willing to fork up $1,500 for what I'm doing. My girl is. If I come through with 3 bands and be like, babe, look, this costs 4.5. Can I get 1,500 from you?
Right. Mm.
she's there every day with me while we got a small apartment, you know what I'm saying? So she watching her show while I'm while I'm doing my shit in the studio,
Right.
and
That's
she fucking
fire.
loving it. She's loving it, loving it. Hey, babe, that was trash. Don't do that. Oh yeah, all right, that was trash. You know what I'm saying?
Is she like your number one like supporter, like your number one fan?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. I would say she's up there, you
How
know.
long
But
y'all been together?
we've been together 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all say I love you.
Oh, definitely.
I know a guy that he was with a girl for 3 years and never
Holy
said I
shit.
love you.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
What?
Yeah. So I just gotta ask. I mean,
that facts. That's wild.
Like being in a relationship and when you said you have a job, but still chasing the dream of being an artist, producer, how important is it for you to be able to have like your significant other be supportive of you and being able to understand that you being an R&B artist, you're gonna have to be singing to women at shows. You're gonna have to like most of your fan base is gonna be women. How important is it for her to be for your significant other to be like supportive of you and understanding?
Man, it's too important. It's too important to the point where I got a girl who loves it. I got a girl who would love to see another girl twerk her ass on me.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah.
lit.
Yeah, bro. I just understood for myself that's the type of woman I'm gonna have to get in order for me to be successful in what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I believe in anybody, like there's somebody out there for you, bro. For you, my nigga. Like that's gonna fuck with whatever you fuck with. That's going Don't just take any girl that's coming through, you know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like, cause they not gonna fuck with what you fucking with, you know what I'm saying? Then that's gonna lead you into bullshit. Man, I didn't see rich men, bro. Like I said, my mentors be miserable because of their wife of 30 years. Miserable.
mm. Like how?
Nigga hang
Like
out in his hangar all day. You're not going home, nigga. I'm not going home, bro.
damn. Is that like is that
You
like
know what I'm saying?
is that
I'm
like having your spot on a Friday night, going to the parking lot of the bowling alley and sitting there for a couple hours?
and not going home, bro, until she be like, I'm tired, come home. All right, bet. You about to go to sleep when I get
Damn.
home. You know what I'm saying? I didn't seen that for men, you know what I'm saying? I didn't seen I'm a person who pays attention to a lot of diplomacy when it comes to government shit, when it comes to shit that is pushed on people. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot. It's pushed on women to try to be, masculine and try to be, and know it's
Mm.
pushed on them heavily. You know what I'm saying?
Too
And
much for black women, definitely.
yo, it's pushed, bro. You know what I'm
Way
saying?
too much.
So it creates a lot of tension. And my little brother, he knows so much about African history and African spiritualism. He's put me onto so much shit, bro. He's like, man, this government don't want black men and black women together because that shit is too powerful.
Wow.
So they do anything to push the narrative that we hate each other.
So you think in the music industry, like the new city girl music, Cardi B city girl music,
Stripper music.
Yeah.
right? And being that this is so crazy. Cardi B said, "I don't cook and I don't clean," but then
Yup.
Offset showing pictures of videos, and Cardi B's in that motherfucking kitchen
Cooking and
cooking and
cleaning.
cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
And Beyonce was like, put a ring on it or a single ladies, but knowing Jay-Z is her nigga and she's married.
Mhm.
So do you think that the music, like, damn, that's deep. Do you think that they are pushing the single narrative?
Yeah, man. Yeah. And like I said, I'm a big studier. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to the 70s when welfare when it really came out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the black man out of the home.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? It go all the way back to that. You know what I'm saying? There's black men are strong. There's government that failed so many times. They just trying to figure out more ways to try
to
to
break this
get
shit up.
to break the shit up, bro. They trying to figure out more ways, and like they saying, like everybody didn't seen, bro. They putting these labels are putting life insurance on these niggas.
Damn, I
Taking
heard
out
about
life
that.
insurance on these niggas, bro. What?
It's probably a
Yeah.
good investment.
It's a great investment for them.
Yeah,
Well, I
For
mean,
it
them.
is.
in all fairness, they are investing into these
Yeah.
artists.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's a
so-
huge investment they putting in these motherfuckers.
And
They
they
could
don't even
go out and get killed the next day, and you
yeah,
just lost all that money.
they don't even care about it because like they know that they signing these artists
Mm-hmm.
who are really in the street,
Mm-hmm.
who who when they sign, it's not like they move out of the street. You
No.
still there.
They believe it's pussy.
Right.
Yeah.
I think a big misconception though is that these artists like initially are like getting money.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Like they're not really getting money like that, so they really are just stuck in the circumstances like where they're at.
Yeah.
So they like get a record that goes, and now they get millions of streams, and they can tour like, then they get money. But some of these artists is touring, and it's like label produced tours.
Yeah.
So they like getting 1,500, 2,000 a show, and they're not getting like tour money.
They're not getting really nothing.
Yeah, like I was on my other podcast, me and Karan the Don from If You Know podcast, we was talking about Glorilla, how they had the video of her driving up, I think it was in the Maybach. She walks all the way to the private jet. Gotti's in the private jet.
Mhm.
They got the stacks of money there to sign the contract, which is beautiful because she like fulfilled her dream.
Definitely.
But on the back end of that, Gotti was like, okay, this money's my money. This is fake. Like that was all for Instagram.
For the show. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way she just gonna go in there and not read the contract and do that. I just think it's smoke and mirrors. And like rest in peace to that other artist, Slow B.
Yeah.
From the Bay. He just
Yeah,
passed
he just
away.
passed away.
There's another artist with the J23. I'm not educated on it. If somebody's watching, you can educate me. He just passed away. I just think that these labels now are signing these young artists that are really in the fucking streets.
Yeah. They're really in it.
And they still there. That's nasty.
And it's because like when you like I've been all over the place. When I say all over the place, I mean I've been, like I said, New York, Louisiana, Texas, Cali, here. I've been to Vermont.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I've been to Canada, been to Mexico. A lot of niggas ain't like getting out, and when the only thing you know is your hood, that's what they're banking on.
Wow.
You don't know that. You don't understand that. Shit, look. I understand that niggas is, doing this and that in the hood, but like if I just go over here, get some peace of mind and just chill, nigga, my music will really be better. But that's not a lot. That's not what they thinking. They thinking it's pussy if I move. I gotta be here with my hood. You know what I'm saying?
That's the nigga thirst.
I gotta be here in the hood, nigga, be in the trenches, or else I'm not rapping what I live. But you already lived it.
Right.
You already lived it though. You know what I'm saying? Now it's about, you could talk about what you lived. Why y'all talking about what y'all live?
So like you being a younger artist, right?
Definitely, yeah.
No children, right?
Nope.
Have you ever thought about moving to like LA or Atlanta or Miami or New York? Like
Most definitely.
So what's the hold up?
Somebody told me I couldn't do it out of Arizona. I got pissed off.
So you was like, I'm gonna prove a point and try to
because
make
I
it
know
out
how to do it. It just take time. Right now, everybody's doing the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? It's all about marketing and promotion. It's all it's about. It's it, bro. It's it. Put your money where your mouth is.
See, I like you because you make quiet moves. Like people don't even know that.
Yeah, bro.
You just gotta you just produced a corrupt record last night.
Yeah.
They don't even know that. Like
No.
you got a whole corrupt record.
I don't be talking about shit because I listened to a man, older black man. I used to work in a
Kevin Samuels.
Nah, that
No,
he cold though. Rest in peace, that man.
Rest in peace, the goat.
Rest in peace, that man. But nah, I used to work in an old folks home. You know what I'm saying? And they used to teach me. Old people used to teach me different type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, they just used to tell me like, bro, I'm sitting here mad that I'm not doing what I want to do.
Right.
I could die any second, and I'm mad I didn't do what I wanted to do.
Damn.
So when I go out and do certain
that's what
shit,
Nico be telling me.
man, when I go out and do certain shit, I understand like some people gonna be for you, some people not. I want to see who's for me, so I don't say nothing. I don't say what I'm doing. I just do my content, put it out. You know what I'm saying? This and there, put the beats out. If y'all fuck with it, y'all don't. I make it look like I'm not doing nothing. Cause if you fuck with me while it looks like I'm not doing nothing, when you find out that nigga got a corrupt record, that nigga working with young Rough Riders, that nigga's
Right.
doing all different type of shit, you gonna be like, I fucking knew it. You know what I'm saying? I knew this
Right.
nigga was cold. I knew this nigga. So I don't really be saying nothing, man. I just be doing what I do in private. And motherfuckers, my pops, man, one of the most important things my pops ever told me, and he just said it a little while ago. You can't ignore talent, bro. Not for too long.
You can't.
Not for too long, bro.
You can't.
Until it's just like, fuck.
Little talk, big moves.
Man,
Little talk,
I don't
little
really say
talk, big
nothing. You know what I'm
moves.
saying? I just do what I need to do. On me.
Man, salute William Buford. He plugged you with that.
Man, that nigga plugged me, bro. That nigga plugged me. I worked with that nigga one time.
Dang,
I
that's
worked
how
with him.
how
made a
solid
record
is
for
it?
him?
I made he plugged me with the corrupt shit. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I'm
So
saying, like,
I produced. I made the whole beat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
And
saying
now,
you made a record for him
yeah.
prior to that.
Oh, for prior
Because
to
you say
that,
you work with him. How did
nah.
like in what way did you work with him?
He was an engineer for one of the songs that I did.
Okay.
I just came in, you know what I'm saying? I had a song. I wasn't engineering at the time, you know what I'm saying? So I just came in there. I knew him from the block, if everybody know what the block
I
is,
remember
you
the
know what I'm
block.
saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I tried to fuck with them when they first opened, you know, but some bullshit happened with them, you know, and I wasn't really fucking with the vibe. You know what I'm saying? But I always kept in contact with him because he was a real nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I went to his crib, recorded the song, and nigga just been fucking with me ever since. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I fuck
love
with
right
bro.
there, man. He's a Buford's a great engineer, amazing
He's a
engineer.
great engineer, great guy.
That's
Great
what's
guy.
up.
Me and him probably had like a 45-minute to an hour conversation yesterday, just chilling.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, RJ. I think you're very talented. That's why I wanted you to be our musical guest today, and we ended up having a fucking classic fucking interview.
Yes, sir.
What's next for RJ Huncho?
What's next for RJ Honcho is just I'm pushing content. You know, my mentor's budding in my head right now. 5 videos a day. You know, I gotta make 5 videos of something that I'm doing in the studio, whether it's making beats,
See?
whether it's recording,
I told
whether
you,
it's
Nico.
anything. I need to get up to 5 videos a day. So that's what I'm working on making it regular, easy. You know what I'm saying? Like I make
How do you
10,
get past the
10 to 20.
algorithm? Because me, like, I'll be like, okay, uh, like my Instagram videos, I'll find a topic, then I'll make my minute video, then
Right.
try to make it funny. Then I'll be like, okay, I just want that to post all day. But then I see another podcaster like Wallow, who by the time I wake up, this nigga has 4 fucking videos out of him just motivational shit,
Yeah.
and then like I'll be like, damn, am I fucking up my algorithm? Like, how do you deal with the algorithm of dropping 5 videos
For
a
me,
day?
it's just regular shit. You know what I'm saying? I went to what I went to college for was psychology. You know what I'm saying? I went for study of the human brain, and then I switched up to child development psychology because of the way I grew up and trying to understand, you know, the human brain and how it grows up and stuff like that. So I just started to learn, but people love being able to connect with you.
Mm,
That's what people love the most. They love being able to connect with you, be like, damn, man, I've been through that too.
right.
You know what I'm saying? People love that. So when I try to do my content, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to my beats, you know, people want to see you doing the beat.
Okay.
People want to see me playing the piano. People want to see me playing the guitar. People want to see me on the drum machine doing the beat and stuff like that. People want to see that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I used to work at a doggy daycare.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if people love dogs.
Yeah.
So, you know, I went to my boss one day and was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I record? You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
She was like, I don't see why not. So I just got out there and start recording me with the dogs, and that shit start going crazy.
Yeah.
That's it, because people love dogs. But I was out there with big dogs, Great Danes, German Shepherds.
That's crazy.
Bro, I was out there like and by myself with like 30 dogs, you know what I'm saying? 30 big
And the
dogs.
videos got traction, huh?
And they got crazy traction, man. People just love that shit. You know what I'm saying? I regret quitting that job, but at the same time, you know, I did it to really just do what I'm doing now. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of it is just, you know, finding what people love and doing it.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, because people love to be able to connect with you.
Engage and connect with you.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's what's up, man. I definitely appreciate you for coming on the podcast, man. Where can the supporters reach you at?
Man, you can reach me on all platforms at RJ_Huncho3 on all platforms. Huncho HU not ONCHO.
Okay, and
3.
if they want to, you said if they want to get a beat from you, what's the ticket? What's the ticket for the beat,
Man,
man?
the ticket for the B is 100. You know what I'm saying?
Exclusives, all the stems?
Exclusive with the stems, man. You get 100, man.
That's a player
I
price,
make damn near 20 beats a day. 20 solid beats. And I'm not even talking about the ones that I trashed.
That's that Kanye shit.
You know what I'm saying? If you were talking about ones that I've trashed, I probably make close to 30, 40 beats a day. You know what I'm saying? But some of them I don't be fucking with. So I just trashed the bitches.
Just trash the
Oh,
motherfuckers.
God. I just trashed the bitches. That was trash, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
That's what's up, man. Salute my man RJ Huncho.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Make sure you follow me on all platforms. Two Tone the Superstar, Nico G at Nico Gorge. I don't know if he's gonna add you. He don't. How many niggas in the waiting room?
We're in the hundreds.
Damn.
In the waiting room.
You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta bake a little bit in there, you know.
They say you gotta fill out a cop application, nigga.
Yeah.
So like being, me and Tone, we brothers.
Yeah.
But he messes with a different genre of people that I don't mess with. Like I don't know these people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like he can say I grew up in a different era. So like being open ain't really like the fly thing for me.
Right.
So I still think it's weird. Like if I post a picture of my kids and somebody be like, "Oh, they look so adult," like you know what I'm saying? Like and you don't really know me like that. Like that's weird. Or like you to just chime in or like
man,
repost some of my bit. Like I just
that's crazy.
Weird. I had to get past that.
I'm just saying, like that's the era I grew up in. So
yeah, I had to get past that, bro.
Yeah, I rarely post my kids. I wish I would have, like when I first had my son. I wish I would have never posted them. I wish I would have, because like a lot of them strangers, like, why am I posting this?
Yeah,
why?
I can't get past that question, but like for artists, I understand why they do it.
Yeah.
For other people that are open and they got businesses or like services they're trying to render, I understand that. Me, I'm just a fly guy outside. So you know what I mean?
You can still do what you do, and not like I'm a very private person. You know what I'm saying? When I joke and stuff and on social media and shit like that, but don't nobody really know how I'm living. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
good.
And I make sure that, and I think about that. You know what I'm saying? When I create my content and I do what I do, I think about that because at the end of the day, I was raised by the older generation. I wasn't raised by my father. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by my great aunt who would be 80.
Right.
You know, so that's how I grew. Ass whoopings, go out there, get me a switch.
Right.
That's how I grew up.
Right.
Being the younger generation still.
So like on your social media openness, you was short $1,000 on the rent, and you ain't had no way to get the 1,000. Would you start a GoFundMe?
I go back on the
man. These niggas.
I go. I got a job though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
just saying, like somehow you lost your job.
Oh
down
shit!
on your luck. Would you start the GoFundMe?
Nah, bro. I can't do that. I can't do that because
would you put the story with the Cash App on the bottom.
Hey, that's big on TikTok now.
Yo, that shit huge on TikTok, bro.
On TikTok?
No, yes. TikTok's turned into like a begging app.
Begging, yes.
Begging.
I'm about to get on TikTok and beg.
Nah, man. What I can say is, I'm blessed with a lot of people who can easily help me out. I've built those relationships with people, never fucked over nobody. You know what I'm saying? I never stole from nobody, never took none of this shit. So, and I don't really ask for help like that. So if I ever need any type of help, you know what I'm saying?
You got some solid people.
Yeah, bro. Like I could be honest about this. Probably like last year, bro, I got in some bullshit where I needed $500 for rent. My mentor gave it to me.
Real shit.
Not asking for nothing back.
Real shit.
But the only reason why I ask is because it's like social, like it's certain things I think are awkward.
Most definitely.
Oh like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so certain things I think are overshared.
Right.
But I see it all the time.
Don't nobody want to see that shit.
That's Facebook's the oversharing app. Like, I shouldn't know, like, you beefing with your baby daddy, your baby mama ain't dropping your kids off.
Yeah, see, I don't talk about nothing
to know
between
that.
me and my girl.
Yeah.
Nobody, a lot of people don't even know I have a girl. My girl
Yeah.
cool with that. See, but that's what I come back to, like
Right.
being able to be with my girl,
And-
her
and
understand what I'm doing.
Understanding you.
Yeah.
That's real.
I don't really tell nobody I got a girl. I'm not on none of that, bro. I don't care about none of that. She don't care about none of that. Because at the end of the day, bro, when I get done doing what I'm doing, whatever during the day, she right there, I come back home to her, we smoke a blunt and shit.
Yeah, that's y'all. That's y'all business. And
Yeah.
in 2022, that shit hurts relationships. I don't give a fuck what you say. Social media is the devil
definitely.
to marriages, and it's the devil to relationships.
Yeah.
You can meet. Don't get me wrong. You can meet your Mrs. Right on social media.
That's how, man. I met
Yeah.
my girl on Tinder, bro.
On Tinder, you
On
was like,
Tinder, bro.
wait, you was letting the Tinder app fly with no remorse?
Let's not.
Did you pay?
No,
Did you
but-
pay, did you
Look.
pay for the extra messages, nigga?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Was you paying the $6.99?
Fuck no. She wasn't either.
I was taught that Tinder was like the sliding app.
It was, bro. So we,
Like,
nigga,
everything
we
was
both
like,
of us,
we
bro,
match and we slide.
bro,
Like,
both of us was not trying to be with each other, man. We was trying to fucking
Right.
dip, you know. It's
Right.
both of us, you know. She admitted that to me too, you know what I'm saying? But when you just cool with somebody and somebody just cool with
vibe
you,
was
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
huh?
It was just over, you know what I'm saying? Fuck
That's
it.
lit.
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, you know.
I'm always jealous of the younger generation because they have so many. Like we had missions where like you know what I'm saying. Like we used to have like phone lines and stuff.
Facts.
Yeah,
Like-
the loop.
Yeah, so like if you try to link with somebody, it was a shot in the dark. It might
Man,
be it might be an L. You know,
Man.
waiting for
I remember
you.
niggas on the loop. They was meeting up with niggas' mamas on there.
oh damn.
Yeah, like nigga, you be on the phone with her on the loop. She be like, "Yeah, I got big titties, fat ass. Come through, I'll suck you." Nigga tell his homeboy, "Nigga, I done met this bitch on the loop. I'm pulling up." Nigga pull up, be like, "Nigga, that was Keyshawn's mama, nigga."
Ah shit. Ah shit.
Keyshawn mama suck my dick.
Look, I stayed. Damn. I stayed away from all the women the older women that wanted to try to get me.
Oh,
I stayed away
So
from
you
that.
missed
I
out
can't
on
lie.
that.
I missed out on it. Look,
that
rice,
fire-
look.
rice and green
I'm
beans.
gonna restate that. Like he just said, I missed out on all of that.
I missed out.
Man, I had a rich white woman tell me, she just looking at me with her wine glass. Can you play piano in my house, please?
Oh man, you had
like, nah, bro. Nah, I'm not on that.
You might have missed your blessing.
On God, nigga. Oh my
She would have had
mama,
you in the Maybach, nigga.
boy. Trying to tell you.
Man, she would have paid for all kind of studio time. But thank you, RJ, man.
I appreciate y'all,
Salute
man.
my shooter, Devastation, the best shooter in Arizona. Salute Habari Entertainment for presenting this podcast. My man Dip. Make sure you follow Habari Entertainment on all social media platforms. Make sure you follow my man Dev on all platforms. Follow RJ Huncho, my nigga Nico G. This is nothing about nothing. Part 3. Salute Core DJ. I salute to you out there in New York. We out, man. 100.
Hey, hey, RJ on the beat, yeah. Good morning, little nigga. Appreciate the love, I give it back to you. Promise all my people I would always keep it stacked with you. Went from nicks and dimes to smoking O's, I'm tryna match with you. It's all of these hoes up in the world, I'm tryna patch with you. I was on the block with all my niggas tryna catch a few. Help all of my people tryna show them how to stack a few. He always said some shit I had to learn and never lack with you. Remember I was hungry at the store, I had to snatch the food. I'm a hood baby, know the hood raised me. But I learned to stay on top, can't let the hood take me. Gotta give it all I got, can't let the hood shake me. Gotta get it while it's hot, can't let the hood pace me. I'ma stand my ground, can't let the hood taste me. Raised by a strong woman, so you can't erase me. Pussy niggas talking out they neck when I'ma show them how to earn some real respect, yeah. I've been looking so long for the truth. Tell me they can hear my passion in the booth. I was running from my problems, thought I had no other option. Bitch, I really came from the dirt. Gotta come together, only way we make it work. No more dead babies, no more dead people's shirts. No more dead babies, no more dead people's shirts. I got problems, yeah. I got ways to solve them, yeah. Words turned upside down when I saw her and I coughing, yeah. She was really everything, my angel in the garden, yeah. Adapted to the dark, but to the light, that's how I parted past. I can't tell you what to do, but I can teach you how to move. Staying out the way and get money, that's what men do. Got all on my knees and that's a source, can you give clues? I can give you ways, but which one, that's for you to choose. I'm so shook, baby, take a look, baby. I done learned about myself, watch me cook, baby. I was wild, but you got me on a hook, baby. I can't be doing shit for nothing, that shit look crazy. I was really stuck in my mind. Told myself stop wasting time. Life is just passing you by. Bitch, I got up and I got on my grind. I've been looking so long for the truth. Tell me they can hear my passion in the booth. I was running from my problems. Thought I had no other option. Bitch, I really came from the dirt. Gotta come together, only way we make it work. No more dead babies, no more dead people's shirts. No more dead babies, no more dead people's shirts.